Went from 6 to 3. Yeah. Oh, this is the wrong one. What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing on this Monday night? Which is supposed to be Friday night. And story time, my opener, is supposed to be Wednesday night. We just don't know what night it is, do we? We're going to have a little tutorial tonight. Guess who's on? Her name's on the screen. How you doing, Nicki?
Good.
She's all quiet. She's like talking before we went live, and then I went live, and she's like, poof. Just like that. We're going to draw a tree. I can't see chat.
Put your hand on your picture for a second.
Right here. What's going on, Heather? I'm trying a new thing here tonight. I got a tablet trying to read chat, except for guess what? It's not there. So that's not very good, is it? Well, there it goes. You're here to show your love. Hello, Angie. Yeah, I don't like that either. I'm trying to figure this out, you guys. I'm just a newbie at this.
Charcoal Daddy. That is your new nickname, Charcoal Daddy.
I know, it was Podcast Daddy, and then it turned to Charcoal Daddy. Yeah, I can see it better on the screen. I'm just going to do it the way I was doing it, I guess.
Well, just so you know, I'm watching on my Chromebook, and it's got like a 5-second delay, so I'm going to be drawing right behind you.
Yeah, okay. Heather got a wrench. She's how do you say it?
VIP bitches.
Yeah, you guys are VIP bitches. Let's see. Okay, so this is a tutorial. So Nicki has some new stuff. And let's see. Do you have something that looks like this except for cleaner? A blender? You gotta show it to me. Okay, yours is that looks like a 5/8. Okay, is that the only one you have, or you have more?
No, that's it. That's all I could find at the store.
Okay, on another piece of paper, and you have charcoal pencils, right? But you don't have this. Take your 4B charcoal pencil on a scrap piece of paper and lay it sideways and put a little charcoal on there. I can do it with you to show you.
Put it where?
You're gonna go like this, right? And then you're gonna take your blender, and you're gonna go like this, and you're gonna get it dirty, and then you're gonna take it over on clean paper and kind of rub it off a little bit. This much won't come off of yours because it's new. You want to break it in a little bit. You started the name Bailey so he can't yell at me? No, you are not Bailey too. Hey, I got in trouble for calling Scott Charcoal Daddy. You did? Where? Now I'm confused. Heather's got me thinking that Heather and Bailey are the same person. Oh, you started the name Charcoal Daddy. Yeah, you did. You said I was Podcast Daddy too. You started that shit. I'm always getting name called. These sweet bones. That's my personal hashtag. I'm gonna make that shit famous one day. All right, Nicki, you ready? Okay, you don't even have this tree, right, in your sketch? No, you don't. So don't even worry about that one. We're gonna do that later. And you're right-handed, right?
Yes.
So that means I gotta start from this side and work this way, except for we can't because the angel is in the mist. So we're gonna wait on this and we're gonna do our tree, but I'll draw it this way. So this main part of the tree is pretty dark, but we're kind of gonna fade it when it gets to the top because we want the top of the page really light and we want the bottom of the page really dark. That's kind of how we're gonna do it. So you can take your soft pencil, the 6B. What's the nickname Jay gave you, Heather? See, I'm missing chat already. I can't.
This is going to be a challenge. I really do have a good 7-second 8 delay on my computer to be able to see what you're doing. So.
Okay, so we're just gonna.
So you're just gonna go, and then I'm gonna do what you do after you do it.
Okay, so this will be your soft pencil, and you're just kind of gonna. And you don't have a brick. You don't have a brick of charcoal, so we're gonna have to make do.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes, I do. Look.
You have it. Looks like this.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Snap a piece off so it's about this big.
Okay.
If it's bigger, that's okay. Hi, Lynn. How you doing? Oh, you're the brat. Yeah, you are the brat too.
All right. So that I'm not being able to break that.
Put it on the edge of your desk and swat it.
Hi, Lynn. I'm glad you came. Okay.
And now we're going to take, for this branch sticking up, we're going to make it look like it's coming out of the tree. And if you only color one side of it, when you go like this, it's going to make it look more realistic. And you can take your shader, your blender, and you can go past. We're going to be making mist in here anyway, so. And I think we're going to make this pretty dark. We'll color that in a little bit right here. And down here, there might be a misty one. Let's make another tree back here. And we'll go like this, just using the shader. And the eraser is going to do a lot too later. We'll go back with the eraser.
It's hard to see all this on your sketch. Unless you're just adding it in on me.
See how it's dark, and then see how when I did here, I left a little light under it, and I started dark and fluid off light. And if you look at it, it looks like real. Well, not real, but it looks three-dimensional. Hello, Frankie. Here we go. 111. Let's see here. We're going to take our block, and we want the tree to look twisted around the doorway. So right next to our doorway, we're going to make this really dark because we want it to be a shadow. And we're just going to kind of go in a... Your fingers are about to get dirty. Just letting you know. Trigger warning. Heads up. And I think we might want to... This is with your little brick. And you might kind of want to go like this.
This is this is the right side of the doorway, right?
Yeah. And you just, we want to make that shadowed in. So we're just kind of... You can probably hear me. You guys can probably hear me blow hard. Blow hard. I'm going to blow hard. And then right up here, we're going to want to make... So we want to make the tree look like it's twisted. So we're going to kind of go like this. And if we just do that edge, you can take your finger now and you can go like this. And this is going to end up all dark later, but we're just kind of going to get our landscape filled in here. Charcoal covered. Look, I used one. Look at it, you guys. Right close. Poop. It looks like you know what it looks like? It looks like I'm getting fingerprinted by the police. Look. Isn't that how they look? I don't know. Let's see. Then we're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. I should probably slow down maybe.
Yeah,
Where
please.
you at? Are you okay? Well, I'm going to rub this with my finger and then we'll let you catch up here. This is all just your finger and you kind of just... While I'm talking in my Bob Ross sounding ass. Hey, Kim. We are learning today. I forgot to post this so you guys could follow along. But this one's pretty complicated. Nicki said she was an artist, so I had to make it hard.
Oh, that's not fair.
No, really, this was all her idea, you guys.
True.
She wanted the tree. She wanted the angel. This is all her. Oh, here we got a window. We're going to outline the window. And then we're going to just go on one side of it and make it thicker like this. That gives the vantage point, like it's like on an angle like this. Cotton candy's up in here now.
Oh, good Lord, I'm doing awful.
Then you kind of want to, we're going to make this tree look more realistic. We're going to take our pencil. You're doing awful. No, you're not. It's charcoal. It's going to all blend together when you get going. You've seen me draw. It looks all cartoony and everything to begin with, and then it kind of comes together.
What are you drawing with right now?
Soft charcoal, 6B. It would be your 6B. And then you just kind of rub them with your finger too. And it's just going to make the tree look bumpy. And we'll come back with the eraser later. And we're going to highlight. You put the highlights in and it's going to make it look more like really bumpy, like it's coming off for real. Be pretty. Everybody in chat, tell Nicki she's doing great.
Be pretty. She's my bestie. She's in the living room. Zachary. Oh, my son is here, you guys.
Oh, I'm doing it backwards for you.
My son is here.
He is?
Yes, I love you, son. If you're in the gaming, go check him out on Twitch. Zach, go ahead and drop your link if you want to. I don't care whose page it is. I give permission. Okay, so what are you using? I know I asked.
I'm doing it backwards. I should be doing the tree from this side to this side because you're right-handed, so your hand's probably going to get all kind of charcoal on it. So if you want to use a scrap piece of paper to lay over what you've already done, you can.
I'll be good.
It probably won't matter because if you smudge it, we're making this all like misty anyways.
God, just tell me what pencil to use.
Your son's a gamer. He plays his... What is his thing you want to drop? Where he plays at?
On Twitch.
He's got his own Twitch channel?
He sure does.
He does?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let her rip. All these 29-year-old ladies up in here are going to want to go watch you. Right? Nicki's not saying nothing.
No, I'm still waiting for you to tell me which pencil to use right now.
Where are you at? Where are you drawing at? You got to draw your window. The soft one. We're doing the soft one. 6B.
Okay. We're
6B.
drawing windows.
When we go back and like make crisp lines on the edge of the tree to make it pop, we're going to use the other one, the 2B, but we'll wait. We're going to do all the like soft, rough stuff first. Okay. And we might kind of want to... The tree's kind of all gray, right? So we might want to like color this in right here. Isn't this relaxing, you guys? This is like... After all the anxiety today, right? Like everybody was tripping and... not knowing what's going to happen. And then we just come over here and listen to Charcoal Daddy's looking ass talk. This is going to be a cool tree. How do you follow on here? Click the little thing to back out of where the chat is right now, and there'll be a subscribe button, and you can hit subscribe, and then whenever I come up or put something, it'll notify you. Tell all your friends. They probably don't even know who Bob Ross is, but
his friends will come here just to see me.
Oh, so tonight, yeah.
Well, maybe not tonight, but they love Zachary's mom.
I'm gonna change the door, I think. She's gonna get mad at me because I'm changing the sketch.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of following along, and I'm kind of adding and doing my own thing as well.
Well, that's good.
This is my picture, and I'm following along a little and doing a little bit of what I want to do.
Yeah. That means you're creative. As long as like when we get done, I don't have a tree with an angel and you have like a tree with an angel. That's better. I don't know. Yeah, and then we want to blend that in a little bit like that. And then we want to take this and blend it. This is going to be like a cove in the tree, kind of like a hole maybe. A little bit. But you don't want any single lines, like just left real dark, because that looks cartoony. You kind of gotta... Bob, oh, she laughs. Never mind. I gotta get an afro like him though. He had the hair, man.
My son has the hair if he wants to.
Yeah.
When he grows it out, it's really curly. It's kind of cool. Bev, you know who Bob Ross is. Come on now.
Oh, you can't even see the bottom of the picture what I'm drawing.
I can't. No.
I'm drawing all down here and you can't even see it. Here, let me tilt it for now.
I'm so struggling to follow along on delay and shit.
She's like, whoops, there's a whole bunch more there. I just tilted down because we'll do the bottom and then we'll come up to the top. I don't even think I sound like Bob Ross, though. I got to get my Bob Ross voice going.
What did you use on that very bottom part?
Right here, the brick. Just kind of tip it on edge and then...
No. Bottom right corner.
This
down,
gray?
Down. Yes, that. Right there.
The light gray? That's just from my finger coming off of this. I took the charcoal brick and I went like this, and then I just took my finger and went like this. That was it, see? I know, right? Like if I showed my face, the ladies would go crazy. I can't be doing that. This channel's made for kids. You're not supposed to be showing asses on camera. Oh, no. Now we're going to do like the drop off for the path. And we're going to kind of, it's got to get lighter and then come down here and get a little darker. And this has all got to be gray. We can't leave anything white. But your vine charcoal can fill stuff in. See, I'm just taking my finger, Nicki, and like, because it's already dirty, you can grab some from here if you want, and then come over here and go like this and spread it. Or you can use your blender if you want to keep your finger clean, but it kind of... Let's see, your path is going zoom, zoom, zoom. I might have just drew on the path. I did. Whoops. We want it to come down here like this. We want it to go this way.
Did you arch the door? Is that what you changed?
I made it skinnier, yeah. And then I'm just gonna draw this down like it's old. Like there's lines running down it like this. And that'll kind of bring it together. And then the door we're going to make pretty dark, I think. The windows should be a lot darker too to me, but if we put a little cross in it, like the 4-pane thing going on, and then take your into your blender and kind of just darken it up a little bit, maybe. That might be too dark now. Don't do what I'm doing. We'll put some there. That looks pretty good now. And then the let's see. We want it kind of dark in here. We're going to make it drop off kind of right here. We want the path to look like it's like raised kinda. And if we go on the other side, we can, let's see, our path is gonna come. Yeah, we'll come in like this and maybe like that. And make some things on the ground. Maybe right here we'll bring this back. And then this window, I'm going backwards. When we get up here, I'm gonna switch. This one can be bigger.
You hear my kitty? My kitty said hello.
Because you're getting it all over your hand, aren't you?
I don't care. I ain't scared to get dirty.
Well, it smudges the drawing, but you're okay. And we'll do the same thing. We'll kind of this should be pretty good. And you use your finger to, like I'm using my middle one now because my first one's really dirty. This one we can bring down and meet the path. And then this will make all jaggedy looking and go like this maybe. That looks kind of cool for like a sunken part of the tree, don't it? And then we'll I'm using the edge of the pencil like laid sideways. And let's see, this will be the ground. We're gonna make this water. So this can be kind of like the edge of the tree, but we want to make the tree look, I guess, kind of like this. And then our path. And we might want to have a crack through it right there. Like that, and then it'll continue. And then we're going to whip it back this way. And then this one, we don't want this quite as dark right here, so you could probably take your shader. I messed up right here. I kind of want it to go like that. And we want it to make it look like it's hung. Like a cliff, like a rock maybe. do this right here too. And take your shader. So yeah, whenever you do the light stuff or the pencil, if you just go real light, you can, and look at how you can spread it. You can grab it and just go like that with it.
How do you feel about taking yourself a cigarette break so I can catch up here a little bit?
Oh, am I going too fast?
Thank you, Kim. Am I delayed on your end? Because I am trying to draw the same time as him, but from my computer, I'm not seeing it at the same time. I'm not seeing it real time.
So you're watching me like 3 minutes later and trying to keep up.
Less than a minute, but it's a good 45 seconds, so I'm trying.
Is it?
I'm trying. Wow, yours
Okay.
definitely looks nicer than mine, Scotty. Scotty.
Just take your time and like, okay, I'll stop for a second and just look at what I've done. Where you see the dark and then you see it like gray, I use my finger, or you can use your blender. Where you see it sharp edge like this, I use my blender and just pulled off of it. We got to fix up in this area. Once we get this main cliff, all this done, then we can like rip up the tree. That'll be quick. And then the water will be quick. And then we'll add in our, I got a tree I want to put over here. And I think I'm going to put another tree here, like way in the background, just missed, just taking your, and then we'll do the angel, but the angel's backwards. We're going to do the vine charcoal around and make the sky darker, but we want to leave this all white up here. And we got to add our people too. Hey, squids. Dinner. What are you cooking us? What do we got on the menu? You know what sounds really good? A steak. I'm due for a really good steak.
You always talk about steak.
I know. And potatoes with a whole lot of butter. A baked potato with a lot of butter and sour cream, man. And the good pepper, you know, the twister kind of stuff.
You mean like the kind you grind yourself?
Yeah, grinder pepper with the medley where it's all different, like little red ones and brown ones and black ones.
I like peppercorn.
Yeah, that. I think that's what it is. You're spoiled with Scots. I know, Scots rule, don't they?
Okay, so what do you think?
I think it's looking pretty good.
Anything I should do before we move on from here?
Well, let's see. You don't want nothing on your path really yet. You got a little bit on it, but that's okay. You probably want to darken this area on yours so it's darker than the path. The path is going to be the lightest thing, and we're just going to darken a little bit of it to make it. And we're going to add people here too, but they're going to be easy to put in. But it's looking pretty good. What kind of paper are you working on?
Watercolor.
Watercolor paper. Is it really textury, bumpy?
That's not too bad. No.
I want this more pointed on mine too, right here. We need to make it.
Is that better? Is that better?
Yep, that's good. And then if you look at your window, see how my window has this dark edge right here? Because we're looking at it on from this way, right? So you wouldn't see the depth of the opening on this side, but you would over here. So on each one of your windows, make the line thicker just on the right side. And we want the windows kind of dark too. And then we want to take the brick charcoal, and I think I'm going to make this door dark, but leave a little bit of the path, maybe. And we're going to go on the top of it. It's not really a door, I guess. It's going to be like this really tall opening. We're doing it really big because our people are going to be really small. And we're going to just streak it like this with our blender. Like that, kinda. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we're gonna make it dark up here and around the window, so it all kind of blends together like that. And this here, you don't want a sharp edge. You kind of want to dull it all out because you want it to just look like it bows into it, kind of. Like that. That kind of looks. I'm kind of nice most of the time. We might want to darken this right here some. Bring this. Bring this in a little bit, maybe. Yeah, that looks kind of cool right there. Hey, Shell, what's going on? Let's see here.
I don't know what I got going on that one side of the little entry. Looks like a cloud.
Where at? A cloud?
Yeah, on the left side of my what you call it?
It's just, it can be a cloud.
It
It can be whatever it wants
We're
to be.
just gonna change it into a cloud.
Yeah, it can be a cloud there. You trying to catch up? You've been off YouTube for days?
What?
Shell in chat said she's trying to catch up. YouTube is fierce. Fierce, I say. Let's see. Between there. Okay, we want like this big root to come out here. So in the middle of your cloud, we're gonna and this is all gonna end up gray, right? So we can really actually color it all in.
What are you using?
The side of my blender, but if you want to go in your charcoal like this, grab some with it, and then if you go like this, look, it makes a dark line. You can pick it up from here, like we kind of want to make this look curved in. I might grab the brick here and do a little bit of dark, bring it around. We'll go like that and then go back with the blender and kind of, your finger will make it jet black. The blender kind of keeps it more.
Hi, Burden. I'm glad you came in to say hi.
Oh, hopefully. Burden of Proof's in here.
She is.
We got all the famous people in chat. You guys are all famous.
I bring all the cool cats. I bet my mom's watching too, but she won't get in chat. So shout out to my mama.
Shout out to mama. Look at Nicki go.
Nicki's got a hot mess up going on over here compared to Daddy's go.
She's getting it over there. Then on the edge of this path, you're going to take your soft pencil and kind of, and what we want to do is we want to make this look like it drops off a little bit. We want it kind of rocky looking. So we'll go like that, and then take your shader, and you could actually go on an angle like this and kind of spread it out a little ways like this. And then we want to change direction to make it look like it's coming down onto the ground. We might want to put some lines right here too. Just kind of finger spreader. And then we might want to go like this every once in a while. And we might do a little texture on the sidewalk. We should use vine charcoal here, but and spray it, but I don't want to do that with this one. That looks pretty good, eh? Maybe add a little more dark in here to make it look like it's dropping off. Can you hear me when I'm like barely talking like that?
I can hear you.
That looks pretty good. Veggie burger. Veggie burger's up in the house.
Hey, Veggie.
Yeah, we're gonna do, let's see, I gotta remember you're doing it backwards, so we should get all this down here done so you're not messing with that, because then you can put your hand over top and we can do the whole tree, and then you could put a piece of paper over top of that to protect it when we do the angel, I guess. So I'll start over. Are you good? Are you where I'm at? You look pretty good where you're at.
Yeah, it's my own rendition, but yeah, I'm basically done with what you're at.
Okay, let me move this. See, look at my catch paper down here. Look at it. You see this? How much charcoal is caught up in it. It's bad. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do, let's see, see your line you got across here? You want it level with the paper because we're gonna make it water. So, and it can be almost straight, but it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. So
Okay.
what we want to do is we just want to draw it like right across, kind of like this maybe. So it's pretty straight across the paper because it'd be level, right? Because it's water.
What do you want me to draw this with?
Your soft one.
The 6?
6B, yeah.
Mm.
And then from the straight line, we'll come over here and this other line you got, we'll kind of, and this one you kind of want to jag it because this is going to be the cliff. Like that. And instead of being a beach, we're going to make it a cliff because we want it like this, right? We want to kind of make it like the sidewalk or like the path is. This needs more coming down too, you guys, right here. We might go like this and drag that out. And I guess there could be, we'll make a couple of rocks and stuff over here. But then what you're going to do is same as this over here. You're going to kind of, we're going to go like this though. We're going to bring it down. And then we're going to take the blender and we're going to, but keep that line sharp. We'll actually come back with that 2B and we want want to drag that this way like this. And you can take your finger too and kind of blend it together. This here we might widen up just a little bit. Then we're going to take our brick again. And we're just going to go like this. And then from this side, we're just going to go like this. And from this side, we're going to go like this. And then all the way across the top, you can kind of run it like that. And see, when you just put the charcoal on, how gritty it looks compared to where you've blended.
Yeah.
But we're gonna take our finger and spread this, and then we're gonna get our eraser on it. And kind of just do lines and leave some white in between them and kind of do it. Yep, this side don't make so even. Bring some out further and some short. And you're learning how to draw water.
Should I fill it in more?
Fill it right up to the edge of the cliff right here. Right up here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to not, right here at this edge, you kind of don't want to mess with because we're trying to make that look like it stays dropped off. So you're going to not take it right into it. You're kind of and curve it up like it's splashing maybe. And then when you get to this point up here, you can do it solid. And if you use your finger, it'll turn completely. And when you're, then go across the edge. We'll do the top, we'll do that with your finger, and that'll make it solid. And then on these, kind of just go back and forth like a Z, and when you're going, kind of just go past where they were and try to stay kind of straight. And it'll kind of end up looking, and come this way and pull them out. And it'll kind of look like water already. We're going to get the eraser in here. It's going to be look pretty cool, Kim. It's going to be, well, we got to do the top of the tree. That should be pretty quick though, because all we got to do is make it look twisted, and it's really easy to make a tree look three-dimensional, hopefully. And then the angel we're kind of going to do with vine charcoal. We'll do her, the dark parts, and then we'll do the vine charcoal around it, and we'll make mist, and we'll keep this all bright at the top. Okay, see how your thing is pretty straight? You kind of want it so it looks like it's like zigzagged. So take your eraser.
Okay.
And you can take some back out and kind of, and even where you can push lighter, and so there's like some gray marks in too in it. It'd be like the crest of the little of the little ripples. But yeah, and yours, dig it out quite a bit so it's more. This can be lighter right here.
Look a little bit better.
Yep. Good night, everyone. Gotta get granddads to bed. Watch the rest of the morning for the finish drawing. Thanks, Scott and Nikki. Thank you, Angie.
Have a good night, Angie.
And then real lightly with your 2B, your hard one, you can come in the center and you can kind of just make some in the white part. You can make a little light. I don't even know if you can see this on camera, but you can just make some little light lines in there.
With what are you using? I can't see.
Your 6B that you have.
You weren't kidding about having that pencil sharpener ready.
What's that? I wasn't kidding with what?
When you said to have your pencil sharpener on hand.
Oh, yeah. We might make a rock right here, like a big boulder, and we'll go like this, and we can put a shadow under it, like this, and then we can and for the top edge, we can use our blender like this. I shouldn't be using the little one, but I guess that kind of looks like a rock. Rocks you can pretty much like do whatever you want with, right? It's just a rock. Rocks don't have to look any particular way. And if you got some charcoal, you can go in here on your water too with your blender. Just scoop up some charcoal to get like charcoal on it, and then you can come back over here and you can actually and you want to swipe it back and forth however you want your ground to look. And you can just pretty much we might want this a lot darker later when we get our tree done in our sky, and we're going to kind of want to look at it. We might want it darker, I'm thinking, because we want the bottom of the page kind of really dark. We just want our path to kind of show up. I got one big ass rock. We can do some mountains too, like hills. If you take your blender with just a little charcoal, you can go like this and color this in. We got to get rid of this line right here because it's just a single line and it doesn't look right. Yeah, we'll make the mountains like that. It just looks like a little couple hills in the background. We could make a tree coming up right here. Just a shadow tree. And on a tree, when you do it with your blender like that, on the whichever way the light's going to be coming from, here she's looking this way, so we're going to make the light like all up here on the right side of the tree, not at the edge, just kind of on that side. You can run the eraser and make a little line like that. And it kind of, you probably can't see it on camera, it's probably too far away, but she's got her rock. Yep, there you go. You got the beginnings of your tree. You got your water. I want to do this over here, but we should wait. Let's see. I guess we can do the darker parts of the angel right now and get this so that way this can get smudged and it don't matter, but we kind of want to keep the top of the paper clean up here. Yours looks just like mine.
You're a funny guy.
You got another little tree to add right here. You can put another little tree in. Actually, you could do another little tiny one right here too. This one could just be like a, it could have got broke off or something.
Oh, I didn't do your little mountain thing.
Oh, the little, yeah.
Well, you gotta move your hand. I can't see when your hand's in my way.
Oops. Oopsie. Oh. Keep it clean. Heather says keep it clean, Scotty.
I don't know if he's really capable of that.
I try. But you know, I can come up with some stuff and like, it's funny because in chat when I'm doing it, a lot of people don't even know what I mean.
So really you're just making yourself laugh.
That's the fun of it though. Because you can say it and they're like, and they just ignore it. I get ignored because they don't know what I'm talking about. But hey, that's okay. Yeah, we got a couple little trees. We got some mountains. We need more than one rock though, you think? It should have like little stones. We'll put some little pebbles like this, just black dots. I'll show you how to make them look like rocks. Just draw some little circles, like little tiny ones. And then the boulders, we can just...
We need a mushroom. Need a mushroom.
We need mushrooms.
Man, Scott, this is not at all what you sketched to me, just so you know.
It turns out way better. That's why the sketch isn't really nothing. It's just like the outline of what's going to happen.
It wasn't even the outline. You're full of it.
Yeah, the line for the water was there.
That was it. That one line. That's all
that's all you need.
Guys. That's all you gave me to work with, guys. So
okay, these little dots you're going to make right here.
Wait, hang on. I'm doing trees.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. Okay.
You're going to take your soft charcoal, your 6B, and make some little circles. just little circle, like filled in, like dots. And then you can just like tap too. You can just make some little, they can just be wherever. We can put them here and there.
Just circles, little circles.
Yeah, just little circles, little,
Happy little circles.
however they want to be shaped.
Okay.
Michelle says her parrot's been watching our show.
I love Michelle's parrot. I love it.
That's a beautiful bird. Okay, you got your blender now that you made your dots.
Yep.
And they didn't have to all be the same size, but that's okay. Okay, then what you're going to do is on the dot and underneath it, just kind of just make a little swipe on the bottom so the top's still round, but you're going to, can you see that or no, what I'm doing? Or is it way too small?
Did you go sideways?
Yep, just sideways, just swipe it. And it kind of makes like a shadow, the ground, and it just gives it some dimension. And you can just go around and do that to all of them. And you can pull down from it a little bit like this if you want to. You want me to bring my camera in so you can see close?
If you wouldn't mind, actually, that
What
would
I did?
be helpful.
Yeah, because you can't really see what I did.
Mine looks like a partial slice of pizza right now.
You see? The solid black dots, all I did was like smudge the bottom of them.
Okay.
And then do you see my cliff with the water? So you can see how it looks up close.
Yeah, it's all better than mine. Thanks for
And then the
recommending.
water, you see how you got the... This is just rough too. This isn't... See the line in the tree? I did it really super bright so you can see it. The shadow tree. You want to see anything else up close while I'm here? My doorway.
No.
But look when you get really close how rough it is. See how rough it is?
No, it looks really good, Sky. You're doing really good.
Not up close. Look at it. Because nothing's like sharpened up or defined yet. But if you pull out, it looks cool, right? This tree over here. Right. See that tree? You see how you just... It's all... And see the tree, the edge of the big dark tree? See how the black line is a little bit separate from the bark? That can't be. Because that makes it look not real, right? Okay, I might got to tilt up a little bit now. I think we should draw our people in. You think we should draw our people?
Sure.
Okay, take your 2B, your hard one. Our sidewalk's too light too. Yours is better. I gotta darken mine up. Hold on.
What? Mine's better?
Yeah.
Look at me go. Look at me go.
I gotta get the... Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to draw, and they're going to be really small. Like you think they're big, right? Because the door and the windows, but they're not. We're going to draw them like really like this. And they don't even really got to look like people. They can just be shadow things like this.
Will you zoom in on the part that you're working on?
Can I zoom?
Yeah. Or no? Can you?
Oh wait, I might be able to go like this. Is that closer?
No, it's okay.
Oh, that's even better right there. We'll just set it right down like that. Is that close enough?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So our people aren't really even people, right? They're just like little figures. And they can be not really stick people, but we kind of want to make them like in a line, like they're walking. And then over here, there could be like a group. You know how people click up, and it could be just a little group standing here like this. And that one's got a dress on, so that's a girl, that's a guy. We can just, and then there can be like, we can make one bending over like a little bit too. Watch, he can just be like this, like he's. Do those look like people? We should have somebody laying down too. There's gonna be a straggler. He's gonna be way back here. We'll put him way back here. He can just be like that. We should put a guy laying down right here. Oh, maybe not. Bunch of people. That guy, he's running or something. They're gonna hand something to one another, them two. And if you want, if their heads are up in the black part, you can actually take your white pencil and go around their head like, and it'll make them stand out a little bit. That's still far away. Can you see now? They're really tiny.
Yeah, see the but one? They're good. I got little stick figures going on over here.
They're really tiny. You see, where's my fingers so I can look at how little they are compared to my fingernail. They're little tiny people. This one's got a dress on, right? This one's trying to get her attention. And this guy's like, what do you got? And this guy's like, man, I got some good stuff. And this guy's like, come on, man, I want some. And he's running. And this guy back here, he looks like he's got a cowboy hat, and he's like, hey, you guys, don't leave me behind. This one here is wearing a helmet right here. There goes one in a dress right there, too. This one's wearing a raincoat and got an umbrella, it looks like. This one's got his briefcase.
You're so silly.
Oh, no. They're tiny, too. Like, look at my hand compared to them. They're huge. They're tiny. My hand's huge. You got some people?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to try to draw the rest of this tree up here? One thing I do want to do, though, before we move up, is I want to, this spot right here. Okay. See your top of your mountains? Take your eraser and make that line lighter so it's not so dark. See up here, you kind of just want it the same color. And I got a dark spot right here, I know, but you don't want that line really dark around there. You kind of just want it. And then this solid line we got here, we probably want to take some we probably want to take a little bit of charcoal and add coming down. But don't touch this one, kind of leave a little space. And add a little bit of charcoal like this, and then take the blender and kind of fog it out into the rest, because then it doesn't look like a I got on repeat for a minute, like a cartoon line. It's gonna look more realistic, because you know when you look around at stuff, there's no just single lines, right? And the edge of something is usually continues into whatever it is, and then the light changes. So like that looks a lot better. Kind of faded in, even a little more maybe. Like this. And the edge of this can be darker too right here. I'm going to darken this tree up right on the edge, if that's still the tree. And then we're going to move up and whip the rest of this tree out real quick. Oh wait, we'll do the angel first.
Well, don't move on to anything new.
Not yet.
No, let me catch up.
We could actually make, you think this over here should be water too? No, because that doesn't look right, because the path. This doesn't look right here though. We need to bring this further in. This should all be dark down here too. Oh, you guys, oh, you can see what I'm doing, okay. That's one big tree, if them people are that small. You love the little people? Everybody's laughing. Did I say something that was funny? Oh wait, Be Pretty says, oh my, y'all just throwing shadow people around all willy-nilly. Oh, now I'm dem sweet charcoal bones instead of these sweet bones. Oh, Michelle's making us dinner too. See you, Michelle. I hope it's good. Have a good night. She says she's gonna watch the rest in the morning. Yeah, mine looks all weird and bent because the way I got my camera. It's hanging over top of it. But I'm trying to let you catch up. Yeah, I'm trying this, you guys. This here thing, and I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, you got me again in the reflection. Make sure you freeze that and screenshot it and blow it up. See if you can get me.
I tried to get Scott to show his face before we came on, and he refused.
Yeah, no. You guys got it already. You've caught me in my reflection of my glass and like that tablet right there. You already got it. You just got to look hard for it. Oh, you were laughing at all the description of the people.
Sorry. Okay, let's go. What's next? Let's do
I'm
the
moving.
tree.
I'm moving my picture up.
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna do the top of the tree now. So I'm gonna move it all the way up like this. Whoops, no. Let's go higher. Where's the top of my paper? Right there. So we're gonna lose some of the bottom of the drawing, but we're gonna be able to whip through this. And I'm gonna smoke and draw one-handed here. Okay, so the top of the tree. It's really easy. Okay, all we're gonna do is take our soft charcoal and we're gonna kind of do your 6B, and you're gonna kind of do the branches first. These up here we don't want to do dark. We want to fade them out, but we want dark in the middle of the limbs. And this edge we want really dark. So if you draw, I guess this line right here, I just popped a piece of charcoal off. If you do a dark line right here and make it all knotty looking and kind of skip, go like this. Like that. And then this here, we want like dark here, but we want that light, but we want this dark, but we want this dark. And if you just bring this in a little bit and kind of make some lines like this, because we want it to look like it's twisting, right? Probably like that. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Just straight along that edge. Yeah, remember the cats the other day? I had all kind of what they were doing too. But I didn't draw them things to look like even people. But if you zoom in, your mind like makes them people, right? And then you can like talk about what they're doing. I have no clue. One looks like it has a blonde wig on mine. I don't even know why. Okay, then we're gonna take our brick charcoal. We want a big dark spot right here, kind of like this. And we want to bring it up around this edge like this and kind of do this. And then maybe some lines like this to make it look like more tree-like. Somehow I don't know what I'm doing right here. This one needs to come down that branch right there. Like that, because there's nothing in here. Okay, let's get it filled in before I lose what I'm doing here. And on this nub, we're going to leave it light, but you kind of want to go around it and just leave like a... We can come back with the eraser. But then you're going to take your blender and you're going to do the same thing, make strokes. We want it really dark on that edge. And where this branch comes out, we kind of want to keep it light right there, so it looks like it's coming out of it. We might got to darken the bottom of this tree up down here now, looking at it now. And then you just want to kind of put, these are going to go this way. branch can be darkened there. I'm doing it backwards on you again. We're supposed to be going from this side to this side. But this side of the tree, we're just going to use our blender. We don't want it really dark. We just want it there. And we're just going to fill this in and make it look like it's curving around. And we can get our eraser in on it too here in a minute. And then the top of this branch, same thing, just use your blender. And kind of make a branch. Like that. And then these, same thing, just use your blender and just make little branches and then kind of come up. And as you go up, it's just going to keep getting lighter. And you're grabbing charcoal from this dark stuff you put down here, and then when you run up, it gets lighter and lighter as you go. Is it looking like a tree?
I'm erasing what I sketched earlier. Now that's throwing me off.
And then you'll take your brick out again, because right in here we want to bring this up dark. This branch right here, we want to be dark. Right in here. And I think we kind of want this dark here could actually go, you know what, this should have been light up here. It would look better if it twisted. It would make it look more twisted if we come like this. We're going to have to get your eraser out here because I'm going to change it. Whoops.
Scotty.
We're going to go like this. Ooh, say it again. Right like this. Well, you kind of got to go with the flow, you know, and keep it.
You said you're using your eraser?
No, I'm using brick charcoal. I'm bringing it over here.
Oh.
My eraser, I'm going to erase up here. I'm going to make this light up here. I'm just going to go like this. And this dark spot, I'm just going to kind of take some out of it and make some curls and get it light, just so it lightened it up right up in there like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good right there. And then if we get our blender back in here and bring this so it's right around like this, it looks more twisted then. And this branch comes up, this will twist. What the hell do I got going on here? Oh, that's gonna be, yeah, this we want to come right across. Yeah, we want to come right through here with this, I think. We want it twisted. And we want this to come up like this. Yeah, you can make trees look like, if you spend some time, you can get them looking. The Hobbit people. Hey, Nicki, why don't you tell them what my original idea was for this, and then I changed it because you wanted it different.
Which one? Because it was like 5 different ideas.
My original one, remember, with the tree in the middle and the souls.
I can't. Your sound went out.
Oh, that means that works when I move my mic up. It's back.
Yep.
When I had the souls rising up out of the tree.
Oh yeah, you're satanic, demented.
It's not satanic and demented.
No, I think it would be a cool drawing. I just didn't want to draw it.
Okay, so you guys, what I wanted is the little people walking into the tunnel, right, in the tree. But the tree was going to be in the center, and I was going to have like fog and have souls like rising up and have the top of the page really white. That was my original idea. And then Nicki wanted an angel. And I was originally going to make the tree spread and go around the page like this with the angel, like the back flying up. But my table isn't big enough to flip my paper unless I do it on the wall, and I'm not set up for all that. So we moved the tree over, and we put the angel on the side, and she's going to be right here looking up. We kind of want this in here a little dark. I'm going to get my brick out again, because that's the fastest way to do this. We kind of want this dark all in here. Hopefully this tree turns out looking killer, because I don't think I'm going to do very good on the angel, you guys. I don't know. So let's blend that in like this, so it's dark. And we're just going to kind of make some light ones up here. And it has to fade out really light at the top. Just enough to see it. I have to erase some of that out. That's the way that looks. It goes from dark to light.
Heather, you can come up here and try this one day. I'm not very artistic myself.
Oh yeah. Whoops. Oh yeah. Heather, you just got nominated to come up on a tutorial.
I'm literally just following along the best of my ability. I've never drawn with charcoal before in my life, so it's fun. I mean, he's going to be better no matter what. And if mine sucks, I'm blaming the teacher. So
where'd the teacher go? We don't even have a sub today. We're just like here fending for ourselves. We're going to make this light underneath here where we want it twisted. Look, I went back into my Bob Ross voice. And we kind of want this edge a little darker right here. We might want to take the eraser in here and put some. The eraser works wonders. Like, watch right here, you can just like make little dots and lines. It really adds to the whole thing. I don't know if I like this branch right here. It's kind of, I think it needs to have a little more darkness to it. Maybe right in here. Like that. Thank you, Bobby. She says, oh no, I stick to the chat box. Yeah, Heather will not come on the panel. I don't even think if I bribed her, I don't think she would. Okay, this branch is going to be really twisted up. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it go. Let's draw the outside of it here. And the bottom of it, we're going to make pretty dark right here. And look at our brick out. The cool thing about these big sticks of charcoal is, like, if you're doing a big drawing, you can rip it out, because you can use this for like what we're using our pencil for now, if it's big, because you can cover a lot real quick. But on a smaller drawing, it works out pretty good because you can really darken it in quick. Like that. I don't know if I really wanted it that dark, but we can get the eraser on it later. We might want to add some branches in here. And don't forget, guys, I got my camera tilted so you can't see the bottom of my drawing. That's got to be erased because it's too dark. To too light, too quick. That might work. Yeah, right there. I think we're gonna do this real quick.
I just looked at the one screen. You're all fancy with one hand. I got two hands and playing with my eraser. I'm so professional.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not professional at all. We're trying to make this tree look like it's just in the background. Does that look like it's just in the background? Another big tree, maybe. Hey, look, you guys. Nicki's drawing a duck.
It does look like a duck.
If it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it's gotta be a duck. We're gonna put a little bit of dark right here, I think, too. And then as soon as you get your blender on it, it's gonna change into a branch. All we gotta do is bring this out. We gotta draw this branch coming up like this. We might lighten the back of that up a little bit. We want this pretty dark right in here. That's the rest of that branch. And then this is gonna come up and we're gonna fade it off just like we did before. And you can grab some of this dark from this and pull it out. Oh, gotta get the eraser on it. It's not looking quite right. This here can probably have some little lines right here. Kind of like that, maybe. This looks too dark, so just rub across that real quick. We might want to add a little bit of dark to that one. We might want to add a little bit of dark right here. Those look too perfect. They can't be like that. Does that look like a twisted branch? I think we got to make this dark, like right up here. This isn't looking right. It's got to go like this. I think that might fix it. That looks a little better, except for this line right here. There, that looks a little better. Can you hear my mic when you ratchet it up? Can you hear that? Or no?
What? You broke out for a minute?
Oh, I was just wondering if you could hear my mic when I ratchet it up, or if my
Nope.
voice just goes out.
No.
All right, let me back up on this. You know what? This doesn't look right here either. This has to be like... That looks a little better. Okay. I gotta figure out how to... I might be in trouble. I don't think I can even show the whole drawing. This here branch needs to be... And then take some eraser in it. Like that, maybe. Let me see, you guys. I want to see if I can figure out how to get the whole picture. I'm not quite sure how to do it. But that's making me move further away, right? So then it'd be harder to see. Well, that's almost the whole picture right there. It wants to tip over, though. That might work. If I... Yeah, the only thing you can't see is the top part of the tree, so that's going to be okay. There. I think we're on it pretty good now. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I rubbed the picture and I have charcoal all over my fingers.
I got dirty paper all over the place.
Do you? Yeah, and then I don't have a gummy eraser. I need an eraser, so look, it leaves all the eraser on the paper. That's why I'm always blowing it off, blowing the charcoal off and blowing the... That might be all right there. All right, chat, what do you guys think so far? We're on 2 hours of drawing this gnarly tree. Nicki's doing an awesome job for never using charcoal before.
Thanks.
Her tree is like frameable. We're gonna auction that shit right there.
I want to know. Put a 1 in
Her
chat if you think Scott's a good teacher.
There's nobody here though. So that's not fair.
Well, we should have a couple.
And everybody's gonna say no.
No, they're all gonna say yes.
You didn't give them an option. You gotta give them a 1 or a 2.
I just said 1 if he's a good teacher.
There goes. Okay, I got 1 so far. Heather says she's obligated to say yes.
Thanks, guys. I'm trying.
Your tree looks cool.
Your tree looks
I,
cool.
I want to see your people up close. I want to talk about them. Can you take your camera down and look at them? I want to see them. I want to see what your people are doing because I know your people are doing different stuff than my people, right?
My people are just, yeah, you're gonna laugh when you see. Hold on. Oh, I can't get it under here. Oh, let's see. You can do it this way.
Oh, you got a look. Yeah, you got a dress. Oh, look at the guy with the big head. He's like, "Hey, what's up?" And the girl's twirling. She's twirling with the dress.
It was an
Yeah,
attempt. It was an attempt at a top hat that failed.
you got one running away. He's full sprint. He's going the other way. He says, "F this. I'm not going up that way." Yeah, I'd say it's looking pretty good. I think we're about to ready to do an angel. What do you think? And then we can like add to the sky and it might turn out pretty cool. I don't know if I'm liking this spot right here. It doesn't look right to me. I think it's got to do something else, like maybe go like that and maybe put a little let me fix this up real quick. Oh, let's see. There, that looks pretty cool, don't it now? Maybe make this a darker line right here. Going this way. Yeah, all you gotta do, Nicki, is like look at it and if you don't like something, you can just change it.
I have been. Yeah, I've been going back to the beginning, what we started with, and changing it a little bit.
Yeah, because you can just. This needs some. This should look like more tree over here, I think. Yours does, mine don't.
Yours looks like a fairy tale tree, and mine looks like something out of hell.
It does not.
Thanks, Kim.
There, that looks a little better. Yep, I think we're getting close now. Yeah, you're doing good.
Thanks.
We gotta see if we can do this angel now. We gotta do the dark parts of her, and then we're gonna have to use that vine. We're gonna get the vine charcoal on here. You got toilet paper? I don't know why I just asked that. Doesn't everybody? I hope so. I know, maybe not, you know. I guess if you got a bidet. I don't have one, but I guess if you have all that fancy stuff. Okay, what do you think? You want to draw an angel?
Yeah, should I get a piece of paper to cover the other side, do you think?
Right-handed, yeah, if you want. Just lay it over top of your tree. Because what'll happen is like the edge of your hand, like especially like the side of your palm, and that bone, like right at the first bone in your hand by your wrist, that'll get all in the charcoal, and you'll start there'll be palm prints all over. I've done it a million times. And it's not so bad if you're like blending it and making a sky, but the problem is the oil in your fingers. You've seen fingerprints in charcoal on my drawings. That's because the oil in my finger.
Oh, wash your hands.
Well,
Don't
I
be dirty.
do.
Don't be dirty, Scott. Wash yourself.
Heather says both trees look very Tim Burton-esque to me. Very cool.
Is it pronounced Enrique? Asks for a shout out. Holla.
What's up, Enrique? Mateo. All right, now you guys, I don't know how I'm gonna do with this, but we're just gonna try it out and see what happens. And we're just gonna do, I might gotta put on my glasses to get her face. Well, we'll just make it abstract. How's that? It don't have to be.
I cannot detail good on faces, so the easier the better.
Well, we're just gonna make her pupils, and we'll make her eyebrows. We're just gonna kind of blend it together so it's not really a face. We can do her nose. We'll put a little on her upper lip. Like that. You don't have a really tiny blender, do you? Like this?
Yeah, that's all I have is a small one.
It's the small?
Well,
No, that's way bigger. Your point's pretty good though. Flip it over and use your new point when you're doing her face.
Okay.
Because that way it's not like a big wide line.
Okay.
See, I don't know if you guys can see, but I already got charcoal for my palm right here. And we're just going to kind of, you know how around the eyes kind of shadowed? And that eyebrow. And then we'll do like up the side of the nose. Whoops, probably did it wrong. And the chin. I probably got to bring my camera back in so you guys can see how crazy this girl looks already. She doesn't look good at all.
I'm having a hard time seeing.
I messed it all up. I just spread charcoal everywhere on her face and it doesn't look good at all. I don't know if I can erase it. Let me drop this camera down again. You guys see the edge of my tree? Okay, that looks good right about there. I got it pretty close. I kind of messed her face up. I smudged it. And not on the top of her wing, but like, well, right by her face is gonna, in here is gonna be dark. You can use your blender because we don't want it like solid black. And we kind of want a line right in here too. And then under her neck. I'm gonna have to get my eraser in here and clean it up, but I'm using my huge blender, I don't know why. We're just gonna kind of, her jaw, like that. And then we'll make that line on her neck kind of go like this. And then real light, we'll do this, the top of her shirt. And kind of just blend that together. It's gonna kind of be abstract, so we're not going to try to make it like, because it's so small. I don't know if you guys know how small her face is. Her face is like the size of my fingernail right now. Kind of bring the hair out a little bit. Like that. Because we're going to go around it, right, with some different stuff. So it'll look weird for a minute. Close up. Closer up than what I am. I'm pretty close. My camera's about 10 inches away from the paper. Here's my fingernail. She's about the size of a nickel. How big's yours, Nicki? Yours is smaller.
I'm further away though, but it's.
That's why you really don't have to have a lot of detail, because it's so small, and we can make it more abstracty. Now on her wings, don't go to the top line. Kind of stay down a little bit. Was that you?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
The line on her wing, don't go up to the line. Leave like a little space, and then come down a little bit and shade it.
Should I erase that because it was your original sketch, or leave it?
You can lighten it. You can lighten it after. Kind of work off it right now, and then we can. Okay. I got that too dark. Probably it's just got to be barely. I can put some lines in it with the eraser though. We kind of want to make this right here come around her shirt and flare off like this.
Oh, sit down.
And I think we're going to make her hand kind of dark right here, arm, and then kind of lighten up as we go up on this side. And then right here where arm starts on the dress, make that dark. And we can I'm using my blender right now because I'm not making it black, but the bottom edge of her arm kind of make a little dark. We can go back with our pencil, and we can go back with the eraser. We're just kind of roughing her in right now. In this wing, we're going to kind of want to put lines in like that, and maybe a little shadow right in here.
Can you move your hand for a second so I can see her other arm, please? Okay, great. Thank you.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Oh yeah, my hand's big now, isn't it?
No, you're just drawing left-handed, so.
Oh, you want me to switch? Her dress, we want it to look twisted, but like the tree. We're gonna try to make it like the tree. So we're gonna. Is it better right-handed now? You can see. dress is white, right? Kind of like that. And this one, I kind of went a little darker than this one, but we're gonna have to come back to it. I think she's pretty good. This might need a
Scott, your sound's messed up. We can't hear you.
Oh, whoops! I'm sorry. You can hear me now.
No, I can hear you now. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. So I was everything I just said. Nobody could hear.
Nope.
So we want to make her dress look twisted like the tree, but we want to keep it really light because you got to remember it's a white dress. And then I think this just needs to come around the top of her head a little bit more, like that.
You've got all these pretty swirl swishy things going on.
Yeah, in her dress. Yeah, you kind of got to stay light and follow it. And then on the one edge, you want to keep it light. Yep. Make a dark spot right in there like that. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I'll let you catch up. Can you hear me now, Carrie? Hello. This is Scott bringing it to you live.
Drawing talk with Scotty Scott.
Look at the edge of my tree when you look at it when it's close like that. That close up right here. It's a pretty wicked looking tree. I hope you guys are enjoying tonight's show. We drew a tree. We drew little people. We've drawn rocks. We drew water. We drew mountains. And now we are drawing an angel. That needs to be more defined right here, I think. We're going to have to fix that after because we're about to put the background on her and it's going to bring her to life. Yep. So, where are you at? You're pretty close.
I don't like how my wings look.
You like them?
No, I don't.
Well, you can, the parts you think are too dark and stuff, the eraser is like your best friend. And like, we're going to put some vine charcoal on now. And you'll be able to see like, and you can also take your blender and clean it off really good and then rub really hard. Or you can take your finger. And it depends on how hard this you really don't want to press too hard on. Because then you can erase and you can blend it. Because there ain't no really, we're not doing any really like, the tree is super dark. See, she's not. Just kind of like right in here and right along her neck and maybe her eyes, and that's it. But we're going to take our vine charcoal now. Let me break a piece off here. And I'm going to draw, and we want clouds too, so we're going to have to do that after. But to define her, let's see, I'm going to start from this side and work this way because you're going right-handed. So we're going to tip it on edge and just use the very edge of it. And we're going to, and because this is vine charcoal, it's going to look dark, but it really isn't. And we're going to just make her wings. And we can actually like come in. And we'll kind of go like that. And before we work on the sky, we'll come in with our blender and we'll just drag it in a little bit like this. And we might put some shadows on her. And these don't have to be very big down here. And if you rub them, they're actually not even that dark. Look, I can just go like this. And we're going to want to go outside of her wing. And that's going to make her wing look white. And when you drug in, see, that makes the feathers. So you're kind of doing two things at once with that one line of we'll do the right side or left side of her dress here too. And we need to come across the top of her wing. And we need to do around her hair like this. And we'll get this in there. And kind of use your blender, the cleaner side maybe, and lighten it up and drag it out. Because we're going to do the whole sky kind of. We're going to get the toilet paper going. See how she's coming to life now? Carrie put us on the computer. Yeah, it really shows up on a computer. And don't press hard with that. Just kind of and down low, we kind of want it dark. But this looks dark now, you guys. But as soon as you rub it, it's going to turn light. I'm going to stay a little away from her arm. We're going to bring it out a little further. Like this. This all down here can be... I might do this with my fingers so it turns out a little darker down here. We want to run right down her dress like this. And we want to kind of fade her dress in on the bottom like this. And we're just gonna see my fingerprints on the paper? That's my oils off my finger. So I'll have to get my eraser in here and fix that.
Hey, Scott, can you pan out for a second so I can see where what you're doing now meets the water?
Oh, how about if I just go?
Or just tell me, are you touching the water?
Yeah, see? I'm bringing it right to the water. And we're going to go underneath her too. Her dress isn't going to go to the water. We're going to like bring the water up some.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. Let's see how to do this. I'm getting in really close, you guys. Right there, is that good?
Did you just blend with your finger or the toilet paper?
My finger.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just running across like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to make the bottom of her dress kind of fade in. I think I want her dress coming out here like this.
Take a smoke break, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, let me.
I need to catch up.
Yeah, that'll be the.
Excuse me. What kind of paper are you using?
Expensive paper.
Is that why you're having an easier time blending than I am? Because this is rough.
Oh yeah, I can see all the texture on it. That's really textured.
Okay, so it looks mine doesn't look like yours because it's not the same paper. It's not my fault.
Is that vine charcoal you're using right now to make them lines?
No,
These right here. This right here. What did you use?
I use the charcoal stick. Fuck. Excuse
Oh,
my
the
language.
brick?
Crap.
Use the
Yeah.
brick. Oh no. So take your eraser and just like get as much off as you can. We're
Okay.
using vine. We're using that really soft powdery one. Yeah, that's why it looks different.
Oh, baby. Kim, that's my plan. I want this framed.
What?
I was replying to chat. Kim said I should frame it when I'm done, and that's my plan.
And you can take your toilet paper too. If it's the vine, when you use the vine, and look, I can take a lot of it off and make a light spot if I want.
All right, I'm still trying to erase. But that's gonna have to do. We're gonna make this work. Let's try this again.
Yep, you're just going to outline her. Just pressing real light when you do it. And see, I've got it on my toilet paper now because I rubbed it on here like this, and then I take my toilet paper and I smooth it out, and then it gets on the toilet paper, and then I can come around this. But where the wings are, we're going to have to do it with the pencil. So you get that little dark line like that, but I can do it with my finger. And I'm just, once you outline it with the vine charcoal, the really soft stuff, you can go with your blender and it lightens right up. But then it doesn't come out of the paper with the toilet paper. So you get like a little dark line around her bottom.
Okay, I cannot see what you're working on.
Right here. I just took my vine charcoal, the really soft stuff, and I just went around her feathers, and then I took my blender and I pulled in. So I took my blender and so here, I'll do it again. So if you go with the vine charcoal and just really light on edge, just do the outside of the wings, right? Like that. Then you can take your blender and you can pull in. You can grab some on your blender and pull in and go like that, and it makes her feathers. Then after, come around the outside and just lighten it up and kind of like go around her wing like this so that you're getting it like this over here. So her wing kind of stands out. And then you're going to put some in the sky, and you're going to take your toilet paper and we're gonna make it. See my fingerprint? My paper shows those really super bad. So then I have to go back with the eraser and erase them. We need a little shadow right here next to her dress too on the wing. Just to bring her dress out. Like that. And we might spread this out a little more too. Yeah. Yeah, I got fingerprints all over this paper. Oh, let me tilt up a little bit. Oh, I'm all the way tilted up. I'm gonna have to go like this. I gotta erase all these dark marks and hope they don't come back a second time. They do.
Hey Scott, Kim wants to know if you keep all of your drawings.
Some I sell the originals and I make prints and sell those too. But some of the ones that mean a lot to me, I keep the original. Some, and then commissions I draw and I don't even show those because whoever wants me to draw it, I don't put it out in public because it's for them, right? So yeah, but I have quite a few. I'm in the process of setting up my art room now. So I'm gonna move my art table up there. We need to darken around here a little more. You got the soft charcoal, Nicole? You got it figured out?
Yes, I did. I paid attention that time. Oh, thank you, Beth.
Yeah, that's working.
Thank you, Carrie. I like my wings.
Yeah, my wings, I don't know what's going on over here with mine. I got something funky going. I don't know if that should be a wing or if that should just be not. I guess we'll go like that. We need some more dark right here. What do you think? Are you getting it?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of following you and then kind of hitting things and stuff.
Do you want me to do a super close up on the angel so you can see what's going on?
No, I'm content with what I got going on.
Oh, okay.
What do you think? Need to do some more blending on it.
Oh, yeah. Hey, your angel's got longer hair than my angel.
I know, I did that on purpose.
Your wings look better than my angel wings.
I don't know about that, but I do like how mine turned out.
Yeah, that can't be. I just messed them up.
I can hear my voice through my living room TV, and I hate my voice. It sounds so annoying. Mm.
Yeah, I think we're getting her now. Yeah, when you draw in reverse, like where she's got to be white and then the dark background's got to be the other color, it gets kind of difficult. Well, besides my fingerprints all over the paper, we might put some. That might have messed it up. I think something's gonna look good and then it don't. So then I gotta change it. How you doing? You getting it?
Yeah. I've gone back to the tree for a minute.
You're going back to the tree?
Just a minute.
Let me pull up again so I can. Yeah, your paper is super textured. I didn't notice that at the beginning. And the darker you rub on my fingerprint, the more of a fingerprint it looks like. It just keeps getting darker. They keep getting darker. See if we can fix them. That kind of looks a little better. I think we got to redo our tree over here. There, kind of. Nicki's killing it over here. Look at that. She's got a friggin' masterpiece going on. I got greasy fingerprints that the charcoal keeps picking up all over my paper. You guys want to see a quick close-up? I can show you. It'll show all my mistakes. How messed up it is. Okay, let's go down here first. So we got all our little people. I don't want to talk about it again. They might jump off the paper and they'll be like ants in the middle of the night. They'll be climbing all over me. So this is our tree that's in the background. See it all foggy back there? This is our door. This comes over and shows our rocks and our water and our mountains. That's the water. And then here goes our angel. She has a fat lip. Look. And she's only got one eye, I think. I'm not sure. But, and then here goes the tree. That's the door where the people were. We'll go up. And there you have it. And these are my fingerprints. If you look close, all these dots. Look at, there goes a big old thumbprint. Look at my fingers, they're totaled. But yeah, I think we got it pretty. This paper's so big you can't even see the whole drawing, but all right, chat. What do you guys think the story in this drawing is? What story is it telling you? Heck yeah, you got it going on over there.
It's all right. It's different, but I like it.
You got some trees in the background.
It's not no Scott East Goals original.
You
but
gotta, you know what's cool about yours is right here on yours, it's like rounded, like right here by your wing, and it looks like kind of a moon or the sun. And then right below that on your water, the light on the water reflects perfect with this spot you got up here. That's kind of cool. You see what I'm talking about on yours?
Yeah.
So on her, on the, not her, but on the right wing, it'd be her left wing. Yeah, if you curve that around a little more higher on the paper and make that clear spot over her, it would be like, yeah, it would. It looks like it's like a sun and it's reflecting on the water. It's like perfectly lined up too. Draw a hobbit walking the dog. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And like how you got your tree branch coming out. That's cool. Your one twisted branch looks better than mine. Mine looks like it's broke or something. Your duck turned into a perfect branch.
I did. I got rid of the duck. I fixed the duck.
Mine looks like, I don't even know. Yours looks better than mine right there. Mine looks like it's broke. It don't look like it's supposed to look. On your rocks, okay, see your big rock?
Yeah.
Okay, on the bottom edge of your big rock, like the bottom quarter of it or half of it, shade that in. Look over at my rock, that big rock, and then do the same thing. Just the bottom inside the rock. Just make it darker. Because the light's coming from the sky, right? So the bottom of the rock would be in the shade.
Okay. What can I do to make my little house thing look a little better? Like the top of it.
Your house?
Yeah.
What house? We didn't draw a house.
The doorway. You know what I'm talking about. It's a tree house.
Oh, the doorway?
Yeah.
Shade from your dark line at the very over top of your door. From that dark line, yep, add a little charcoal underneath it and just kind of shade down, pull it down.
Here?
So it's, yep, so it's shaded right there. and connect it to that top line and just make it so it fades from dark to the top of the doorway, and it will look like it's set in a little bit then. And then the bottom too, right here. See on mine right here? Shade it up toward the window. Down lower. See that light spot from the path up. And put loose charcoal down there, and then use your blender and just pull up on it with the blender, and it'll go from dark to lighter. Make longer strokes, like just pull, go whoosh, whoosh, if the sound helps you. Yeah, that paper really holds the charcoal, don't it?
Yeah, what was it sound again?
Yeah, you can even go a little higher with it darker. If you want to tip your blender over, instead of using it like a pencil, tip it over like this. Instead of holding it, yeah, there you go. And tip it right over on that big edge. And if you want to use some looser charcoal, put some more on there if you want. It's pulling it up pretty good now.
I want to hear that sound again. How does it go?
Psh, psh, psh. That one. Pew, pew, pew. I do that when I'm like whipping big, like faded lines with my blender. I'll go whoosh, whoosh.
Okay, I think that looks better. What do you think?
Yeah.
And the rock?
The rock you can even make a little darker at the bottom edge. Just make your bottom line a little thicker. And then use your blender and pull up on the rock just like you did on the house. And that'll make it super dark on the bottom, and it'll fade up. There you go. Now it's coming together.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the top point, take your eraser on the top point and make that lighter if you can.
Up here?
Yeah. And that'll make it look like this. See this rock? See how it's like super white on the top edge where the moon or sunlight's hitting it, and then it's dark on the bottom. So when the whole trick with shading is like figuring out where the light is, and then wherever you think there's going to be a shadow, where something comes around a corner or it curves underneath, then that you can make dark, and then bring it up and just make the tops lit.
Okay. I'm good.
Like right here on my tree, see this big light spot? It gives you the illusion that that's curved up, right? And the light from up here is hitting it.
Right.
Yeah, and it's all an illusion, but that's kind of what you're looking to do.
Well, I'm going to try and add some of that when it's white. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, you can use your white. If the eraser doesn't take it nice and clean because your paper's too rough, you can use your white pencil. And like the lines, see this? This is my eraser. So if your eraser isn't doing this, like see right in this area on yours where it's really dark and it's solid?
Yeah. No, my
Okay.
paper's too rough. I can't do that.
The eraser won't pull it off if you like slide it.
Mm-mm.
Use your white then.
Yeah, I will.
I even keep white acrylic paint handy, and I water it down like a little bottle, and I water it down, and then you can actually use a brush, and you can put on white paint too. Your pencil's working though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And when you use your pencil with the white, don't blend it, because all it's going to do is muddy it with the black. So whatever you do with your white, just leave it.
Okay.
And if you want it to fade out, kind of push hard and make it really white, and then kind of lessen up and You can get it. There you go. Now you're putting some texture into it. I don't get what Bobby means. She says, wow, I got you in my TV on Roku, and boy, the deals are amazing. Do I got all kind of...
She's streaming us on her big screen so she can see all the details.
Oh, the details. Yeah, she said deals. It's details. Yeah, I mean, like on a phone, or like if you do it, like even on my TV, it blurs it though when you mirror. But if you have like a laptop or a computer and you pull it up and zoom in, it's amazing what you can see.
I do my phone, my tablet, and my Chromebook all to my TV. They come out clear.
Dude, mine does if you're way away from it. Like right now, I'm like 3 feet away from the screen, so it's not. It's probably my eyes though. I'm probably blind and it's all blurry. It's probably me. Oh, by the way, you guys in chat, how does Scotty Skull sound tonight? I got a deal at the store where I can try out different things. And I've got this new thing because I'm trying to make my sound better. And I'm wondering if it sounds better. Thank you, Potato. Doesn't Nicki's tree look good? Look at it. She's putting highlights in it now. It's coming to life. And her angel's prettier than mine. Mine has a man face and it's only got one eye and a big lip. If you look close. But nobody in chat said anything about the way I sound. Maybe they can't hear me. Maybe they only hear you. Maybe I've been talking this whole time and only you can hear me. Wouldn't that be funny?
Not really, no. I mean, yeah, but no.
She says no. Can you guys hear the music too? Or is it too low tonight? I don't even know. I can't wait to have my own.
Oh, they're saying your sound is good.
They did?
Yeah. Fury and Potato said you sound good.
I got my sultry swag voice on tonight.
You always do.
We're over here drawing trees. You hear the music? Okay. Well, one day when I can grow up on here, maybe I can get my internet going and get my laptop fired up to run this, and then we can have like really good music. Kim said she could listen to my voice all day.
I told you. I agree, hey, girl. I agree. I could listen to him talk all day.
Do you guys think I should be a radio personality, or just a YouTubian?
No, isn't that what we were called? The drawing is good too, because then we can hear your voice and watch you draw.
If I knew how to draw.
Shut up. No, you just sound stupid.
Some stuff turns out really bad though. You guys don't see it. Or like I'll do something and I'll say, yeah, I gotta hit it again, and I never touch it again because it just doesn't look great to me. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, Kim. Like, I don't know how to, maybe I'm using hashtags wrong. Maybe I gotta like put them in where the tags are, or I'm not sure, because I know when you're this small, YouTube doesn't put your video out in front of a lot of new people. You got to be bigger and you got to get the likes and all that stuff, the algorithm thing that everybody talks about. But I'm not sure how to do it. I'm kind of staying, I think I'm at 9, so I only need like 80 something. And then I got to have more watch hours. That's going to take some time, but I'm trying. Because like right now I'm doing everything from my phone. I'm setting up a room though. I've got 4 rooms of art stuff, so I'm setting one of them up so it's like done up nice, and it'll kind of, so you guys won't just have to look at my camera pointed at my drawing table. I'm going to try to get 2 camera views going, except for on tutorial night like tonight, because whoever's up with me has to be on screen. But I want to get 2 camera views going, right? I want one really close, like down here on an angle, plus this one, so that way you guys can see the detail as it's happening. And then in order to do that, I have to have internet, which I don't have because I just use my phone because it's unlimited. And then, yeah. And like StreamYard is limited. I have Streamlabs on my computer and I've been playing around with it. You can do a lot more. But yeah, I'm figuring this stuff out slowly.
Yes, we need to get Scott to 1,000. So tell all your friends and family and the people they know.
So yeah, what's today? Yeah, Monday. What was your idea, Nicki? Like next week to start a new thing, music, and I'm gonna try.
Movies.
What's that?
Music and movies.
Music and movies. Okay, so yeah, on Mondays I think I'm gonna draw.
You should do like movie scenes and musicians.
Yeah, like celebrities, like famous people, like musicians. And I guess Johnny Cash is going to be my first one, right?
Your show, your call.
But I just want to draw Britney Spears. No, I'm kidding. No, you know who I want to draw? You know who I want to draw is Janis Joplin.
That would be cool.
And Stevie Nicks. I bet you I could draw her really good. Stevie Nicks, yep. She would be cool to draw.
You have to draw Betty White.
Betty White, yeah. Well, see, this is getting into the portrait mode, which I'm not good at portraits, so.
You could do album covers.
Yeah. Well, I had the idea of taking a song, like picking a song and then drawing a picture, like telling a story of what the song is, like the lyrics, right? That would be kind of different.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Whatever the lyrics of the song's about, and then draw a drawing that tells the whole story. So that would be kind of cool to do, I think. Self-portrait, a portrait of self-portrait would be me. A portrait of Edgar Allan Poe. Yeah, I've drawn a lot of Poe-inspired drawings, but I've never drawn him. I'd probably totally mess Elvis up. But he looked different in a lot of his pictures, right? Because sometimes he was thin, and
you could do Elvis. You don't have to do like get on his face, like just do like a faint face and one of his extravagant outfits.
Oh, have him like further away, like this angel right here. You mean like where it's his stage and the? Yeah,
Yeah,
and the
but it's all
outfit.
about his clothes and the microphone
Or I
and the
could have him
hair.
turned around. Elvis, I could have facing the other way, right, with a wide stance and his arms out like he does. You know how he used to stand. He used to do
Yeah,
that thing.
yeah.
Yeah, and like Ozzy, I could have him like hunched on the floor like a frog leap. Like you remember how he used to do when he was live? He used to jump like a damn frog on stage. Ozzy did.
The possibilities are endless.
Yeah, they are. But that, yeah, so that would be a good day. And then I don't know if story time with Scott, because I don't know if if that's gonna work or not. But Wednesday I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna draw a camel, just because it's hump day. This is really cool to do with different people, and we'll try to do that on Fridays. And then Saturday draw a killer. I'll never run out of those, right?
Right.
So, Nicki, take your blender and on the top of your branches, on the very top, set your blender where your little branch stops right now and just kind of swoop it up. Just kind of set it on the end of your branch and then just hold it the other way, flat way. There you go. And put it so it's facing, let me grab mine. Put it so it's facing the same way as the branch, like this. Not like this, like this. There you
Okay.
go. And set it down on the end of your branch and then just kind of swoop up. And it should just make it fade out. Is there enough charcoal on your blender?
Not really.
There, that one went. There you go.
Mm.
See how it fades out? Yep. And if you need a little bit more charcoal, come down here and rub your blender and grab a little bit and then come back up here. Like these, you can see like, oh, I got a lot on mine, don't I? Yep. And you can, even these trees, you can just make them and add your little. And that'll make your branches kind of just fade off in. That gives the illusion of distance, right? Because like, you know, when the branch is facing the other way, it kind of just fades out. The dark under the branch, darken under the branch that looks like it's just sitting on a tree. Oh, right here, this one. Yeah, I should be fixing that instead of talking because that's just, I got to do it like Nicki did because she's got hers looking good. I think I need to, what if I bring this out like this? And does that look better maybe? Maybe I better bring it out a little further. What's that look like?
I think it looks better.
Does it look better now? And I can just lighten a little line right here. And then I can put some Like that. Yeah, that looks better. There,
When
now we
we're
got
done,
it.
I want yours when we're done because my paper's all janky.
Janky.
The only thing I don't like is this, like all this background stuff.
We should add some knots in. That looks, there, that looks a lot better right there. Yeah, I should have made it look like a duck first. And then it would have looked right. Or I forgot. Well, were you watching a couple weeks ago when I was like, I did the charcoal to work the blender in? It might have been on the dog one or something. I don't remember. And I made it into eyes and then put hair on it and everything. And it turned into another whole drawing. And I was just doodling. Then it just turned into something else. Well, that looks pretty cool. I think we did a good job. Have you tried toilet paper on your paper with that background?
I did a little, but it didn't.
You did?
Yeah, but it didn't make a difference.
It didn't mix it in with the low spots?
No. It's just the paper, but that's okay.
Yeah, it looks really rough. Like the sky, I can really see the texture.
Yeah, and over on this side.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
looks really bumpy. That'd be
But
okay.
besides that, I like all the rest of it. I think I did pretty good.
Yeah, no, it looks really good. I like your people. Yeah, I like your people. You got your tree looking pretty cool. You got something I don't got. What do you got over here? Like right there, you got something laying on the ground over there. That looks cool, whatever it is.
Just I don't like a little rock or something. I don't know. I just put it there and left it. It's a body.
Oh yeah, they kicked one off the path. And he's laying there. He's like, screw it, I'm just gonna chill over here, man. You guys can just keep walking, man. I'm just enjoying the fresh air and just looking at this angel over here.
That's funny.
I need to do that too. That's a good idea. Remember, I was going to put one laying down on the sidewalk, but yeah, over in the dirt is even better. I got to zoom in on my people again. I got to look at them. I got to see what they're doing now. I think they're doing something different than they were. What's this one doing? He's like, hey, what's going on up there, you guys? And then you got this whole group. Oh, it looks like he threw a ball. Look, the one's leaning over. He's like, catch this. And then the girl in the dress right there, she's like, oh, and then you got another one with their hand up. Look, it's almost like they're looking at the guy that should be laying in the dirt, and he's not there.
Those two look like they're about to fight.
The one with his running? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to throw down.
He threw a punch. He's like, I'm going to get you. This one over here's got like a helmet on or some shit. I don't even know what's wrong with him. See the third one back from the door? It looks like he's got a briefcase. And then the one behind him, it looks like it's dancing. Yeah.
Thank you, Lynn. It turned out better than I thought it would.
Far off, Nicole's baby. Looks like a baby under the tree. It's cool. I wonder if these are people over here or if they're really rocks. No, they're really rocks. Yeah.
No, look at the detail.
What's that?
I'm talking to my daughter about how much better your detail is than mine. She said mine doesn't look bad, so.
Well, this is your first time on charcoal. You don't really know how it works. You know, it's you got to get used to it and how you can manipulate it to get it to look. But if you look at my angel up close, look, she doesn't have any hands. She's kind of abstract. There's not much there. Like I'm right up on it. And then, whoops, I'm turning the wrong way. See her face? It's not really. And her face, like seriously, here's my fingernail. So it's that small. Yeah. But there really isn't much there. But when you pull back on it, it just... And same with the tree, like where all this detail is right here. If you go in close in on it, you can see exactly how I did it. Look. It's just... See it? It's not real perfect. It's just the black lines, and then you can see my eraser marks where I just made little light spots. See it? It's really rough. It's not, yeah, there's nothing really there. But when you pull back on it, it gives you that illusion. See? That's what the whole trick is when you pull back, if you get that illusion of depth.
Have a good night, Kim.
Thank you, Lynn. Oh, Kim's... I gotta read her.
She's going to bed.
Your eyes are heavy. Yeah, I put you to sleep. I put a lot of people to sleep. You come over here on this channel, if you can't sleep, if you're an insomniac, tell your friends. If they can't sleep, if anybody you know can't sleep, have them come over here and watch me draw and listen to me, and they will be tired. Right? If I can't put somebody to sleep, nobody can.
You guys are hungry, Lily.
All right, you guys, I think I'm going to end this one. I think we got it pretty good. Nicki just has to do one more thing before we end it.
What?
You have to draw the real drawing that we're going to draw. This wasn't it. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. Funny.
You have to sign your drawing, or did you already?
I already did, right there.
Oh, yep, I see it. You're ahead of me.
Well, thanks for having me up. I would love to come back sometime. This was fun.
Yeah, it was. It was a challenge. This one was, because there's a lot of elements we did, right? We did a tree. We had to do rocks. We had to do the ground. We did water. We did people. We did a sky. We did an angel. There's a lot of things in it. So, yeah, this one was challenging. Not an easy one to draw.
I asked for beginner level, and you give me advanced. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, I had to challenge you. But yeah, you did good. It looks good.
Thank you.
You should frame it, and you can hang it in somewhere.
I'm going to frame it and hang it in somewhere. I don't know where, but I'll find somewhere for it. So you said to set it, spray with hairspray?
Just a light coat of hairspray, and that'll keep it from smudging. Yep.
Okay. Oh, Lynn, we
Yeah.
should do that one night. Maybe we can do that on Burden. We can paint by numbers together. We'll do it in Discord.
Oh, we could do it on here. I could make one, right? And then I could put it on my community page for everybody to trace or draw or copy. And then you can have, what would you have to have? Like just your basic, like 6 colors or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll call it painting with a twist. Because you don't have to drive, right? So you can just mix up your favorite drink and try to get the colors right. A lot of abstract portraits are actually, if you look at them, they're almost paint by number. They're blocks of color, but when you pull back and look at the whole thing, it's like it looks just like the person they're painting. But if you pull in close, it's actually just blocks of different color. There's no blending at all like this. This is really hard to do because you're blending everything to give it that depth, where paint, if you're not blending, if it's just different colors, it's a lot easier to do. But yeah, thanks all you guys for coming in here and watching us. Nicki did a great job. Awesome.
Thank
For your
you.
first time. Next time
Thank
you'll
you.
know. Next time you'll know how stuff works a little more, and you'll be
Mm.
able to. Yeah, you'll be up in your game, and pretty soon I'm gonna have to go get classes or something, because I'll be. You're gonna outdo me on here probably.
Hopefully one day. Hopefully one day.
What?
I said hopefully one day I will.
Hopefully one day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you never know. You know, like some people that have never played a guitar before pick it up, and in 2 weeks they're like jamming on the thing. So yeah, now you know a little bit about charcoal, I know you're going to be playing with it and learn. Yeah, and then you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to get them, and that's what you're going to do.
Practice behind your back.
Maybe next week that's what we'll do. Maybe
What?
on the next tutorial we should do a paint by numbers, and instead of like a easy, just make it like a little more difficult. And we can do paint. I've got paint. We would just have to figure out what colors. I'll have to look at what come in basic kits. You know, like the dollar store kits, or like something at Hobby Lobby or Michael's or something that's only a couple of bucks. Like 5 colors or 6 colors or something. We can make something work. Or scribble art. That's a whole nother thing too.
I'm down to do any kind of art. It's all fun.
Yeah, art's cool. All right, I got to get this thing off my head. I don't think this one, I don't know. If I sound good, I guess I just got to get used to wearing it. But yeah, let's end this.
Okay.
If I'm not on tomorrow, you guys, I'll be on Wednesday at 7 for story time. I'm going to explain probably 5 more drawings, and I'm going to, yep, Lynn colored pencils is another one. I think I got some of those laying around somewhere. Wednesday I'm going to draw a camel, or a herd of camels, or whatever more than one camel's called. I don't even know. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So thank you, Nicki, for coming up.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for doing such a good job. You are a good student. If I'm a good teacher, you're a good student.
Thanks.
All right, you guys, have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, later, Gators.